Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Rhino supports a horrible hockey team. And yeah, there's a little beanie, which is somewhat too small for my giant head, was sent to me by the one and only Chris, so thank you very much, Chris. I do have a giant head. I get it. I do. Yeah, there were some topics for tonight. There were. Like usual, night is open to anyone that wants to join. And yeah, I got some beers, but I cannot. I don't drink alone. We all know that. So I need somebody, anybody, to join for me to pull a drink out. And yeah. I think I've worn this shirt on the live stream, the last like 3 live streams. It's probably because by the time it gets cleaned, it's because I'm at work or at home all the time, right? Most of the time, most of my running around is done after work, so I'm usually in my uniform. And then if I'm not going out of the house for anything, I'm just sitting around topless on a couch, right? So this gets cleaned and then it gets on the top of my pile of clean clothes, like on my shelf, because I don't have a dresser. I have the house came with a bunch of bookshelves, like plywood built bookshelves that were ceilinged floor in one of the rooms. So that's my dresser. Everything's folded and put on there. So this ends up at the top of my shirt pile. And then Saturday comes and I got to put a shirt on for this. And this is what is pulled off the pile because it's at the top. So you can usually tell whether or not I've really gone out a lot by whether or not it's something different, because it just rotates through. Means that I don't find which I shrank. I had this beautiful crab shirt, and it was blue with little red crabs all over it, and it was a 3XL from Old Navy. I always buy my clothes bigger than I need them to be, but it was a 3XL from Old Navy, and it wasn't the silky material that like this is made out of, or most of my Hawaiian shirts or anything like that were made out of. It was like that weird cloth blend, right? Like cotton blend. And I shrunk the fuck out of it to the point that my son, who wears like a medium, can wear it. It's big on him. Like it's probably about a large now, but I put it on one day and it came to like my belly button. My arms were up like this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think this fits anymore. And my wife was like, you're an idiot. Like, but I was mad. And I do most of my clothes shopping online, and you don't know what it's going to look like or anything until you get it in your hands. And I don't do a lot of reading. I just go, hey, look, that looks cool. I'm going to get that. Then I order it, and then it gets here, and it's garbage. And I'm mad at myself for ordering it and it getting here. And so it's one of those things that just goes round, round, round. Fa la 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 la. Yes. What's going on, Multi? What's going on? Brian had told me anything after 8:30 was good for him. So maybe he's getting his stuff ready. I went looking for your list from yeah, okay, you'll send a link in the chat tonight. Okay, yeah, because I want to see that. I want to talk about that because they had some great fucking beers. They really did. And we're talking about Bose right now, Bose All Natural Brewing in Ontario, in Van Cleek Hill, Ontario, where my in-laws just moved from. Yeah. The not French at all part of Ontario, even though you have lived there and your in-laws currently live there, you don't know anything about. I get it. My in-laws don't currently live there anymore. They live here now. But now that Multi's here, I guess that means I can have a beer. I'm going to start the night off with just a Coors Banquet, because why not, right? Just Coors Banquet. This was sent to me by the one and only Brian, so thank you very much, Brian. Sorry, I'm just texting one person. Okay. There we go. That email is sent out. Yeah. So I mean, Coors. Oh no, sorry, this isn't Banquet. This is Coors Original. Isn't Coors Original and Coors Banquet the same? No, I don't think they are they? I mean, I'm okay. Yeah, Coors Original is Coors Banquet, so they are the same thing. At least that's what the UPC gives me, that they're the same. So when I rated this, I must have been in a very bad mood because I ended up giving it a very low mark. And I mean, it's not a great beer, but it's not a bad beer. And in that, I mean, like, oh yeah, this would have been. I reviewed this 12 years ago, so my taste buds were very very different than they are today. So, kind of makes sense. I mean, it does. You don't want to admit to it, but yeah, your taste buds change, and the older I get, the more I'm kind of looking for just your. I still love. I still love the really intricate beers and stuff like that. But for just sitting around drinking, I'm more looking for something like this, something that doesn't have a lot of flavor per se, something that's just kind of there. It's what it is, right? I mean, it's a beer. It works. About the best you can hope for. Um, Hockey news, there was a big trade recently. Quinn Hughes, man. Quinn Hughes traded from Vancouver. Nobody saw that one coming. Nobody saw it coming. Was shipped south of the border there into the US. And all three players that came back in response for him are all going to start on the Vancouver Canucks. Like that, you don't see that often. You don't see a 3-for-1 trade where all three players are automatically put onto your roster. Doesn't happen all the time. Shit, man. You guys that wear beanies, how do you do it? Like this look at this. This barely fits my head. Like if I wanted to. Is it just my head is gigantic? Like, is that the biggest problem here? Is my head just too fucking big for anything? Oh, not happy. Not happy. Also, not happy that you can't tell that I have an Irish flag here. You just see the white. You can see the other stuff. So I guess that's good. I don't know what else to talk about. Right? I had things I wanted to talk about with people. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, Maybe one day they will. So you say their catalog's back up, eh? Let's see. Let's see. Excuse me. Hello, neighbor. Okay, where is your... If I click all beers, is that the one? No, I think that's just going to show the beers they have available right now, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's not showing their whole catalog. But I mean, they're up to 8 beers. I remember when I left Ontario, everybody was like, "Oh, who gives a shit about Bose? Bose only really makes one beer nowadays." And I see 8 beers listed here, and they've never really changed their art style. It doesn't look. I mean, it looks like it's quite similar to where it always has been. Um, what else do we got going on? Do they have it on here? Timeline? Is the timeline where I'm going to find it? The beginning with him and his dad. You saved it to your PC. Okay. Okay. I just don't understand why they would take it down. I mean, like, was it posted just to make fun of us? Was it like, ha 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 ha, look what we got? Join our lineup. Oh, that's live music. Okay. News and blog, maybe? Maybe? Huh. Not looking great. Okay. I'll continue to drink my Coors. Huh. Let's see what's going on this page, eh? Don't get married, guys. My wife's upstairs mad at me because she was making a joke and I responded to her joke and she didn't like my response to her joke. So what you learn is that, you know, it's not great. It's not great to deal with that kind of BS. I mean, I get it. I get what's going on and all that. It's just, yeah. I'm glad you saved it because I can't find it anywhere. And that's unfortunate. I like when breweries will have their whole lineup available so you could see what you've missed, type of thing, right? Like it's, but hey, again, is what it is. But he don't know. Sorry, my wife is upstairs listening to Carrie Underwood now. She's gonna carve her name into his leather seats, guys. Slash hole in all four tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Oh, cheating. I never understood cheating. If you're not happy in a relationship, just leave. And I get, hey, we're. I like how the song she's listening to is what's bringing on my topic, since I have no one talking to me right now. But I get we're all intertwined. Like, where are we gonna go live? What are we gonna? The fact of the matter is, I lived through a horrible relationship for over a decade because of that. And then when I was single, I stopped playing that game, right? If a girl, not if she didn't fit everything I wanted, but if there was too many red flags and this and that, I walked because there was no reason. But I mean, you would hope that before going into living together and ending up tying everything up, whether or not you could stay solid with each other, basically, is, yeah. I don't know. What the fuck is beeping at me now? Why is my door camera going off? Well, it set off my actual full alarm. What's going on up there? Sorry, guys, I normally don't care all that much, but I don't normally see the camera fully go on. There's Aiden leaving for that. Next time should be him coming home. No, that's Amazon. That's him coming home. What just happened now? Whatever it was, it set off my big camera. Like, it set off the big light. And now it's gone. Now it's gone. I don't know what it was. But yeah, so Quinn Hughes, big hockey story. Big hockey story. I don't watch hockey as religiously as I used to, so I don't know if the package they got back was really worthwhile or not. Then Toronto and Edmonton, not Toronto, sorry, Pittsburgh and Edmonton doing the goalie swap, Skinner for Jerry. I know Tristan Jerry at one point was considered a top goaltender, or at least a up and coming goaltender. I don't know if Skinner ever really was, to be honest. Like, was he somebody that you would normally put stuff to? I don't know. But again, is what it is. I I don't watch enough. Like, I stopped watching hockey religiously several years ago, probably 6, 7 years ago, that I stopped religiously. I've kept up with it here and there over the last little bit, but the last 2 years, I've not paid much attention at all. So some of these guys, like some of the newcomers, like I saw a lot of the players that Vancouver got back. They were all in their early 20s. There was a 20-year-old, 22-year-old, and 24-year-old, and I'm like, I don't know if I know any of them. And even if I did, I'm more than double their age, right? Like, well, the 24-year-old no, and the 23-year-old no, but the 20-year-old, I'm more than double his age. The 22-year-old, I'm getting close to double your age. Like, I don't pay attention as much anymore. And now that there's no chance that I could physically do the jobs that they're doing, like, I was never a hockey player build or anything, but there was times where I could be like a bruiser. I knew how to skate. I didn't have a good shot or anything, but I could hit people and I knew how to skate. Um, so when I was younger, it was somewhat more of an intriguing sport to me. But as I get older and my body falls apart more, I'm like, there's no chance of me ever doing that. So would I ever foresee myself doing that? Probably not. I mean, I didn't mean to do that. Question for you though: does Coors Banquet come off with a little bit of a bubblegum taste to you? Because I almost feel like I was tasting a bit of bubblegum there. Sorry, I don't want you, caribou. You can go back in the fridge. Almost feels that way. I know there's two of you watching. There's the link. Come join. Come on. Let's go. Let's do this thing, man. Let's chat. This is such a better show, better time when we can actually interact with each other instead of me asking over and over again, hey, let's interact with each other. Let's interact with each other. Let's interact with each other. Yeah. When did he see that? Ugh. Ooh. So I got a Santa gig coming up. It's actually on Christmas Eve. People say I'm really good with the kids and that I do a good job as Santa. I'm very quiet. I try to know. I don't particularly know if I do a good job as Santa, to be honest. I don't know if it is something because I've seen some very engaged Santas, like where they'll sing songs with the kids and they'll tell stories and they'll do this and they'll do that. I I'm too autistic for that, right? Um, Actually, it's one of the reasons why I always ask for people to join me on this, so that I don't feel like I'm just talking to a camera and doing nothing. And every time I do this, every time I do the just sitting here with the camera thing, I feel more like maybe I should be doing something different than sitting here with the camera, right? Bureaucracy head. I've not had the new cold shots, and I don't even know if I've seen them, to be honest. But I'm not ever looking for them per se. But I don't think I've seen them when I'm at the stores or anything. Oh my lord! Look who's there.
What's up?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
See what I'm wearing, Chris? It says Bud Light on the back. It just barely fits my head. also.
Nice.
So, like, are beanies really that small, or do I just have an abnormally large head?
I have a big head, so I don't wear them.
Yeah, like this thing is pulled tight. Like
So
it's as
I
tight on my head as it can get.
so I'm thinking beanies are that small, but you know how the toques have the part that folds up?
Yeah.
Those can fit my noggin. They probably fit yours too. So,
So we got Chris and Chris and Chris and Multi and Chris and Multi and Chris and Brian.
nice.
I've decided that all 4 people watching are Chris because they haven't said anything. And well, 3 of them. There's Multi and then 3 Chris's.
Yeah. Are you drinking anything that I have?
I drank one that you had already.
Oh, what did you drink?
I drank the Coors Original.
What are you on right now?
I'm
Something
on
you got?
nothing yet.
Okay.
I mean, I was kind of waiting to see if anyone was joining. I was hoping that Jules would join because I had one I thought he would enjoy.
Well, I might have something. Do you have any? You know, because I sent you a bunch of things which were like, just like having a beer, right?
Yep.
Let me see what I got here. Because I have. Oh, so still got the Bush.
No, I drank that last week.
Okay. I'm just reaching into my fridge, and finding something I'd like.
I think it was one of the last beers I had last week was the Bush.
Did I send you Broke Down Palette
No.
by Clifford?
No.
All right. Maybe
A
I was
broken
supposed to.
pallet, eh?
Yeah.
So it's just a piece of wood.
There's 2. So, across, see? So maybe it's one piece that's broken. Here.
Well, I still have a whole bunch of these. Some District Darks.
Oh,
This month their $24 2-4 is Ultra Lager.
oh, this one.
What's that one?
Oh,
Oh, that's a Unibrew Blanche de Chamblay.
yeah.
That's a really nice one. I think you'd really like that.
All right.
You know what, there, Chris? I have not had anything from Minhas since the last stuff I sent to Brian. It took me almost a year to get through that stuff, and yeah, I was still drinking fairly heavily at that point. So yes, no, nothing new from them. And Minhas makes you buy the 12 packs of everything too, and I will not buy a 12 pack of their shit. Now, a 24 pack of Bavarian Dark Lager from District for $29.99, which comes out to almost $40 after tax and deposit, is a much better price than the $40 for 12 Minhas products. I'm currently still collecting Sarcan at work, and Sarcan is like water bottles, pop bottles, cans, juice boxes, that type of stuff. And we're going to donate everything we make to the TLC pantry, which works for it feeds the homeless in our area of town.
You don't want to feed the homeless in the other areas of town? Draw your homeless away?
Oh, I'm going to spread the love, right? We'll work with different
okay.
groups, but this one's just close to home. And
Okay, I was just curious. I got the Saturday night main event on.
I forgot that they went back to having Saturday night shows.
Oh, this is Cena's last match ever.
Who's he wrestling?
Gunther.
Didn't he wrestle Gunther just recently?
No.
I would have thought they would have brought back another like imagine like him and Jericho or something for the last match.
I think what they should have done should have been Randy Orton at the end.
True, the legend killer.
Instead of doing Randy Orton earlier in the year, they could have had say Cena had the championship right now,
Yep.
number 17. What's Randy at? 15, 14? Beat him for it, and then you can carry into the new year. My thoughts.
Yes, I do like that they make new beers.
I saw some bottles of theirs, I think.
Yeah, I see a lot of their bottles too lately. Who do you think is going to be the referee for Cena's match?
Oh, should be Charles.
Well, the thought process is that he also met Jessica Carr when she was a lot younger, and now it's been like 20 years, and she's a referee. Maybe she would be his last one. But I do agree with you. Charles should probably be the ref.
Yeah. Well, there's another guy, another ref who's been there longer, but everyone knows Charles. Who was in the ring for him with?
They should bring Mike Chioda back just for one match.
Oh man, I always laugh when I hear Chioda talk. I never realized what a raspy smoker's voice he had.
Actually, you know who they should bring? Who his last match should have been? Should have been fucking Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah.
Bring Steve Lombardi back for one night.
Or this guy, AJ. AJ's supposed to retire this coming 2026.
He's fucking ancient too.
He's the same age as Cena, 48.
Yeah, you don't realize how old some of these guys are.
Just like look at.
Hi, baby. Oh, is this your pop?
Oh shoot!
Is it any good?
I don't know what Coke tastes like because I haven't drank a Coke in forever.
It looks like iced tea.
Does it have like ginger or something in it?
No.
Kind of has that.
Nutmeg.
Okay. It kind of tastes like RC Cola.
Ooh.
Yeah, not like Coca-Cola because that recipe's separate. But yeah, it's
not bad. Well, she was making a cola syrup for like homemade pop for our movie night tomorrow night.
Oh, I thought you're getting into some moonshining here.
No.
Make some moonshine Coke and get some moonshine going on.
That's not bad though. I think the kids will like it.
I just don't know what Coke tastes like.
It doesn't taste like Coke; just tastes like sugar.
Yeah,
so that's actually that's probably more like what the original cola would have been, like years and years and years and years and years ago.
It's a very long list of unlikely ingredients, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brown sugar.
Maybe you cracked it.
Nutmeg.
Where'd she find the
coriander
recipe?
Seeds, lemon, lime, and orange peel, and cinnamon.
Well, orange peel's in everything, you know. It actually tastes pretty good, though.
Good job.
I don't need that much sugar in my life.
No? When you say Tim Lister, are you talking about Tony? Tiny? Who made more movies, Cena, Hogan, or Lister? I don't think Lister didn't make that many. I don't believe.
And Cena's still making them.
Yeah, but how many was Hogan in? Like, and we're not like, yeah, he was in the No Holds Barred. He was in Suburban Commando. He was in
Thunder and
Nanny with Muscles. No, sorry, Mr.
Nanny. Yeah,
it was Santa with Muscles.
Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise, yeah. Fuck.
Should I look this up on my phone?
You might have to. I don't think Zeus was in a lot. I know he was in Fifth Element as the president.
Who do you want me to look up first?
Let's do Hogan.
Okay.
I think in his entire career, he was also in one of the Rockies.
Yeah, Rocky 2, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was it 2 or 3? It was one of the Rockies. I even think he did a cameo in one of the 3 Ninjas movies.
So I'll use IMDb as the official source of our thing here.
Okay.
Sound good? All right.
The problem with IMDb to an extent is sometimes it'll count all of his appearances as a wrestler.
Okay. Well, do you want me to use a different source then?
No, I don't know if there's a better source.
Well, I'll go. I'll look at Wikipedia. They might have it broken down. I'll go Wikipedia.
Is it going to count as porn movie?
Who knows? I'm gonna say Cena.
You think Cena?
I think so. Let's see here. Other media. Rocky 3, No Holds Barred, Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny, Santa with Muscles, Three Ninjas, Thunder in Paradise, Ultimate Weapon, Assault on Devil's Island.
It might be Hogan because Cena, they say 14 films.
Okay. Maybe. But Cena's still alive and filming, right?
Hogan is at 23.
Okay.
Cena is at 13.
Huh.
How many movies did Tony Lister act in? Okay, so who do you think is the winner?
Well, I think you just gave us.
Well, I didn't tell you the last guy's numbers.
Oh, is he a surprise that we?
Well, who do you think? Who do you think beat?
I'm gonna guess this Tony Lister, Tim Lister, based on. I don't know his.
Zeus was in 130 to 150 movies.
I guess Wow. Just making little.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's typecast, right?
Well, Chris did bring something up that I forgot all about, which is this right here, that he was a big horror flick guy.
Okay.
So, they can make like those horror movies that are made in like a month or a couple weeks. You could act in one every month, right? Like, so every year of your career, you're doing, or if you're a small enough part, you could be doing 2 or 3 per month.
Yeah, they might only need you a couple days, right?
Yeah. Because he's a lot like Tony Todd, who was in everything under the sun. But I don't think Lister was ever really a real wrestler per se. I think he was one of those first like celebrity wrestlers.
Well, a lot of people mistake him for Virgil, right?
And he looked like he was gigantic compared to Virgil.
Yeah. But, mid 80s, black guy, bald.
Just one of them was muscular and one of them wasn't per se until he ended up joining the WCW.
Yeah. Hey, good call on having me drink that beer. It's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
So Cena and Hogan come nowhere near Lister.
No. But, he wasn't a wrestler, so it's not like he had a wrestling career to juggle at the same time.
No, and that's one of the things, right? Like.
So this Saturday Night Main Event, it's a lot of, as per Cena's only request, was he wanted WWE superstars facing NXT superstars to show people the up and coming, the future.
Yes, I remember they were talking about this. Brian Last and Cornette, and he was like, "Well, what are they going to do? Are they going to ruin some of these big guys' careers, or are they going to just like?"
Well, AJ and whoever he's with just beat the NXT guys, non-title matches, but they're all champions.
And that was the thing he said, right? You're either going to basically bury these kids, but show a little bit of hope from them, or you're going to have them beat someone, and you're going to make them a lot bigger than they. I listened to that Ric Flair one and I giggled. I actually commented for the first time ever because I commented on that video and I'm like, I'm like Brian Last's impersonation kind of sounds just like he did when I used to wrestle him in the National Capital high school wrestling.
When he lost to a blind guy.
Yeah, when he lost to a blind guy.
Is that video online? If they
I
beat
don't know if that one's online or not. I know I have it in a bucket upstairs,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's one of the ones I was able to get off of mini reels before my DVD burner died, because I used to have one of those CD burners that you could do all your video through.
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up getting them all, was I'd plug my video cameras into it and pull it off. And I don't know if it's one of the ones I was able to get before it died or not, because it was a light on brand and it died fairly quickly because I was transcribing a lot of stuff. I even transcribed the Nightmare board games onto DVD.
Well, that's cool.
And then, hello.
I gave it to Aiden.
Did he like it?
He takes a sip of it and tell him what it was. He goes, "Is this Coke?"
Nice.
Oh, it tastes better than regular Coke or actual Coke.
There you go. He likes it. There you go.
That's awesome.
I mean, to me, it tastes remotely like Coke, but I don't really know what Coke tastes like because I never drink it. So
where did she find the recipe?
I don't know. Where did you find the recipe for that?
what?
Where did you find the recipe?
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
There's
Oh,
a
that's
bunch of different ones. Some of them seem more complex than others. Some are more for Dr. Pepper, but they say Coke. Like the ones that call for like star anise in them, that's for Dr. Pepper, not for Coke. But they'll say Coke.
I'm glad you didn't pick one that had star anise in it. Fuck that shit.
I did find one for cranberry ginger ale.
That could be good.
And one for ginger ale. Well, I mean, you could make it.
So my wife found this dog that we both fell in love with named Storm on one of the rescue sites. And then we got to the application and I'm looking at the application going, yeah, we're never going to get this. This is one of those weed out the people that aren't rich applications.
And
Well, we decided to stop the application process after.
Okay.
Like it was everything, man. Like where are you going to get them groomed? How are you going to do? We have our own fucking grooming kit and we have our own nail clippers. Who are you going to use to train them? What are you going to do for this? What type of food? Just get going, right? What if they don't like your dogs? Then they learn to like each other, or you try and find a new home, right? Like if they're just pissy with each other, they can live that way. There's always an adjustment period, but it's like if it's dangerous for the dogs, then that's a problem. If it's not dangerous and they're just being bitchy because they need to learn their roles, there's that, right? But it was just everything, and right, everything was basically like, oh, if you go on vacation, where are you boarding the dog? I'm not boarding the dog. It's either coming with me or one of my in-laws is coming to my house or the dog's going to their house, right? Like, fuck off.
I wonder if they've had to re-rescue some dogs.
Well, I'm sure they have, but most rescues have like extremely high expectations to the point where they're like, well, why is there so many puppy mills and this? Well, there's so many puppy mills because how can the average person rescue a dog from you?
Yeah.
Considering 2 of our animals are rescues, technically.
And then we got this big old breeder baby right here. Hey, buddy. My baby? My baby.
Oh, yeah, they wanted a recommendation from our vet and everything.
Yeah, well, most rescues want that.
Just knowing that you're willing to talk to a vet. I got a Philadelphia onion dip in your honor tonight, Chad.
Ooh.
Yeah. What is your petting schedule? That's awesome. You'll see that comment shortly.
Is Hockley still going?
You were getting planned for the dog?
Yeah, almost to that, man. How are you going to socialize them? What's your backyard fence created out of? How are you going to deal with their potty breaks if you don't have a fenced-in yard? Will they ever be left outside unsupervised?
What's your jobs?
Yeah, what's your jobs and how many hours do you work? That one I can get to an extent because you want to know that the dog's not alone all the time.
Yeah. That's when you tell them, oh, we're over the road truck drivers. We're only home one day every 2 weeks.
Yeah. But they're asking what your job is because they're trying to guess how much money you make.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a retail assistant manager at a place that probably pays more than most retail ever expects to ever get paid.
Yeah.
So I bought a 12-pack of a beer I was told was going to be the worst beer ever.
Oh, yeah?
From everybody from here.
Oh.
Calgary.
Oh. That's what James was talking about, right?
However, it's not the Calgary that James was talking about because this one is brewed by Village Brewing. And it even admits on the back it's paying homage to an iconic brand. We're thrilled to revive Calgary Brewing and Malting Company's iconic Calgary beer with our take on modern craft lager. It's called Calgary Beer, but this beer is for everyone. Enjoy responsibly. It's canned at the brewery, which is good. You know, it's not just canned down the street or something. But yeah, so apparently, like the company's out of business now. Even though they still say established in 1893, the company's gone. These guys make it. They've changed the recipe a little bit. So I was really scared buying it that it was going to be horrendous.
Yeah.
And it ended up not being. Going to take a shower?
Compared to Minhouse.
Butter tarts, I think, next week. Because you'll have the oven going and uncooked. I'm going to dip the cookies tomorrow. The cookies are done. I'll make you a Thai curry tomorrow.
What kind of cookies did you make? Is it the Girl Guide?
I'm making the Thin Mints.
Yeah.
And I'll make the butter tarts. I put the cream cheese and everything in here.
Yeah, the cream cheese is all in there.
Okay, good. Because, yeah. Sour cream.
Okay, I didn't realize Hockley Valley still existed as a brewery. Like, I haven't heard about Hockley Valley in forever.
I don't like this new fucking window app, fucking iOS bullshit. I don't like it. It sucks. Yeah, like, see, the other one that I have, you have to add, like, bitters and vanilla to it.
See, bitters and vanilla I would kind of expect in it.
Oh, and you make it with coconut sugar instead of brown sugar.
So that one's probably closer to the
Coca-Cola?
original recipe of Coca-Cola, I would think, just by going by what it tasted like when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
But what you made is actually really good.
Well, and he thought it was Coke because I didn't tell him what it was at first go.
That's good.
Oh.
But you have a more refined palate too. And you also don't drink regular Coke very often, so it's one of those things, really. Like, I taste it, I'm like, I guess it tastes like Coke, but I don't really know.
I used to drink it all the time, though, when I was drinking.
I think regular Coke sucks. I prefer the taste of Diet.
See, and I at this point, I prefer the taste of Diet Coke to regular Coke as well.
And I'll pick Coke Zero over all of them.
I don't think I ever had Hockley Amber. I had Hockley Light, no, Hockley Lager and Hockley Dark. I don't think I've ever had a Hockley Amber. I heard Newstead Springs Brewing Company is still going. They did nail Coke Zero. My wife hates Coke Zero, though.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so let's try some Calgary, shall we? See, now the problem is because I picked this up and I actually started reading it. I can't make fun of it as much as I was going to originally, because James had me all scared so bad about how horrible this was going to be, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy it because it's going to be horrible, and this, and then I'm like, you know what? Let's just go for it. So we grabbed it. However, there is another Calgary that's available at Urban Cellars, and it's in a completely different case and bottle cans format. The logo is the same, but it doesn't have all this craft stuff on it. So I wonder if it is one of them is brewing it as a craft lager, and one of them is brewing the original. I'm gonna have to look the next time I go into Urban Cellars. Yeah, that just tastes like a lager. The 10W30 was awesome. Apparently, their brewery is amazing to go to and get a tour of, because you get to tour into the tunnels underneath the brewery.
That's why I'm losing this job.
No, that's Newstead Springs in Ontario. Well, I have you to thank for this hat, sir, even though it barely fits my head, because apparently... Alicia, do I have a giant head?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
Yes.
Why do you think my head is giant?
It is.
What do you mean because it is?
I don't know how to explain that to you any differently, Chad. It's a pretty straightforward answer.
What makes you think my head is giant?
Because it's giant. Hello? You can't fit anything on your head. You can't fit anything around your fucking neck. You can't fit anything around your fucking wrist.
You get to hear what I deal with?
Oh, fuck yourself. Is that the dryer singing to me?
The dryer is singing to you, but something's singing upstairs.
Yeah, it's like, oh. And you know what came with this stupid update?
What?
They fucking put auto mix on my fucking Apple Music. So by the time I get to the next song on my list, I'm like 3/4 of the way through the fucking song because it does the DJ fucking mix. And I feel like it's always dying as like the music will either speed up or slow down as it starts to mix.
What match you watching there, Brian?
You got Ron Cena in the ring.
Okay.
Joe Hendry. And they just annihilated Miz, who's lying on the ground.
You know, talking about wrestlers that have had longevity, The Miz deserves more credit.
Oh, he does. He's been consistent. Oh, look at Ron Killings, a.k.a. Ron Cena, a.k.a. R-Truth.
Well, that man is like in his, late 50s now?
I think so.
But even when they bring the boogeyman back for little stints here and there, that man is close to 60 and he looks fucking good.
Yeah.
And I'm sad that they never gave R-Truth a run with the championship belt.
Yeah.
I thought that's what they were going to do when they had him come back as himself, and they did the whole Cena angle.
Yeah.
The grasshopper from Big Rock. My biggest anger with Big Rock was when the when Lime Lager came out, like when Bud Light Lime came out and all that. Big Rock had a Lime Lager come out quite soon afterwards, and they were like, the owner loved his trips to Mexico so much that he made this, and they're like, you fucking lying pieces of shit, you made this just to sell it. Like, you made it because you saw what Bud Light Lime did. You weren't first to market. You can't make up this fucking story about how much you loved the lime in beers and when you were in Mexico, because you're fucking too late for this shit now. It's already been done. You just make the lime beer and you go, here's my lime beer. Here's a craft version of it. That's all you do. You don't fucking make up a story about it.
Yeah. No, Diesel's replaced. Remember Diesel and Razor
And
Ramon?
Razor, Undertaker.
Yeah.
I think the main difference with Doink is you didn't really realize that he was replaced.
Yeah.
Like, truthfully, how many people realized that Doink was replaced in truth? I mean, everybody knew it wasn't Razor. Everybody knew it wasn't Diesel until they even ended up having to call him fake Razor and fake Diesel.
Yeah.
You knew that it wasn't the real Undertaker. And the two Undertakers even wrestled against each other, one in the purple and one in the gray.
Yeah.
Wasn't Steve Lombardi in the costume at one point with Doink?
I think so.
He was replaced a couple, like they kept replacing him after they got rid of Matt. What was Matt's last name? When they got rid of him, though, they replaced him a few times.
Or when they brought the midget out, Dink and
Doink and Dink, Doink and his little Dink.
Yeah.
No, he was still alive when they got rid of him. He was playing as Doink in the Indies for a while.
Yeah, especially Vivian.
But yeah, no, like they kicked him out because he was. They said he wasn't. He was a loose cannon. And for a wrestling organization to call you a loose cannon, you must have been a really loose cannon, because they like the Dynamite Kid and stuff like that. So to replace you because of something like that, you're in Marty Jannetty territory then. And and then he was wrestling in the Indies as Doink still after he was replaced, and the WWE gave him a cease and desist. Which is why Vince would always own your character, why most guys would never be able to use their real name or anything, because he wanted to own the character. Yeah. It was only giant characters like Dusty got to come back as Dusty Rhodes. And
well, this might be the main event.
See, I don't even watch wrestling anymore, but I see all the memes about the Joe Hendry thing.
Yeah. Gunther's coming out. So now, you think here's a little theory I'll run. Since Cena wanted there to be matches of current WWE superstars and NXT superstars,
okay,
will there be a run-in for the next up-and-comer that they think they're going to...
The next big one?
Yeah.
Who would even be their next big guy from NXT?
Or is this when Jericho arrives?
Oh, yeah, because it's pretty much a given that Jericho's coming back to the WWE.
Yeah.
But Jericho did not, like, some of these guys age, and yeah, they're old, and you can tell they're old, but they still look like they could be wrestlers. Jericho does not.
Jericho has the old fat wrestler. He needs to wear a shirt. That's all.
But he doesn't. He likes to go in just his pants.
Yeah, well, it makes him a heel, right? Get
Yeah.
the reaction. People talk. Yet they don't make any more. They don't make any dolls of him like that. You notice that?
Yeah, all of his dolls have the shirt on.
Yeah.
I guess we're not getting Jules tonight. Or
Never
Vinay. Or Malty or Chris. Do we have any viewers right now? We have 3 viewers. Only Malty's talking to us. What's going on, guys? Talk to us. Chat with us.
What's there?
Say hello. Come join us. Come join on camera. All you need is a microphone. You don't even need to have your camera on. There's the link again. We got something to talk with Malty about later too. If he says he has something saved on his computer. I know that can be construed in different ways, but it's not anything bad. It's a beer list from a brewery. Ooh, a shirt just flew out of the bathroom. Well, I wasn't suggesting it had to be you.
Well, I thought I'd oblige. My keyboard my keyboard on my computer actually just bugged out. I can't type a single letter.
Oh, that's not good. Holy fuck!
Plug it back in.
I just get excited. Every piece of clothing that flies out of the washer makes me excited.
Oh, here comes Cena. Shortly.
Is that the main event?
Yep.
Nice.
I saw a post today from Cornette, which was, commenting on the death of Steve Regal. And I'm like, William Regal died? Because, at one point he was Lord Steven Regal.
Yeah.
So I had to go look, and I'm like, oh, no. Okay, William Regal's still alive. I'm like, good, because I liked him. Now, who the fuck is it? And apparently this guy died back in July, but they're just all talking about him now.
Hmm.
He was Mr. Electricity in the 70s.
Oh, he took the camera. He took the camera from Stu the cameraman.
Have you tried to look at wrestling ticket prices right now?
I choose not to because I've heard rumors how much they cost.
The rumors are true, sir. It's not a rumor.
Who would have ever thought that TKO can make Vince McMahon look like a nice guy?
Yeah.
By saying he priced things for a family.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, UFC fights, not a lot of average Joes could go to UFC fights.
No.
Like, you would have some in there, but it wasn't. A lot of those tickets were very pricey.
Yeah, although they're using the UFC method. We're going to charge it until they don't pay it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to drink a beer from Screaming Retrievers Fetching Great Beer. This is their Silky Sidestep Stout.
Cool label.
I don't even know where these guys are located. Oh, Calgary. What do you know?
Oh, it sounds like you have an Alberta night going on over there.
Apparently. Well, I've had one Regina, 2 Calgary, and 1 Colorado.
Oh, now he's greeting everyone in the front row, all the former wrestlers. Chris Stratus, Rob Van Dam, Kurt Angle, Mark Henry.
Oh, awesome.
I don't recognize her. Oh, it's what's his name? Who's the guy that played the guitar? Had the big beard. He
big
didn't.
beard.
He didn't really have a. He kind of had a push, and then he didn't have a push.
Jeff Jarrett?
No, this guy was like maybe 3 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. That's way too recent.
Yeah.
Is Taker there? You think Taker would be there for his last?
I don't know. I'm sure.
Well, actually, Taker's technically employed by them, right? So he's probably backstage.
He's probably just sweet looking down.
Because he runs NXT. No, not NXT. He runs their
LFG. Let's fucking go.
Yep.
Oh, Lillian Garcia's doing the.
Oh, there's some like take you back to the old days.
Yeah. It is not Charles Robinson as referee.
No,
Nope.
because it's Mike Chioda.
No, not Kyoto. I don't know this guy. So maybe the refs will get knocked out, and we're going to see a Charles Robinson run from the back.
Oh, that would be great because he can still do that run. He can
The
pump
best-
them legs.
The best part would be is if they're showing a footage from outside, and Charles Robinson gets the what, he got knocked out and he runs from outside the arena.
Trying to think of all the old wrestlers that Cena would want there, right? Like
The Rock should be there. They had some good moments.
I think The Rock's on the outs.
Is he?
The way he disappeared right at WrestleMania when Cena made the flip.
well, remember
that-
The Rock thought that the fans wanted nothing but him.
Yeah,
And then the fans
Yeah.
spoke, and that's not what they wanted.
like him and
Right.
Travis Scott both disappearing.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh. I'm the blood hunter. Oh, Ric Flair.
You so know he cut Ric Flair a check, and this is all just like his usual shtick. Just like that thing with Honky Tonk Man was all set up.
Well,
Yeah.
Flair will do anything for money, so I could see that.
Yeah. Flair's an embarrassment, is what he is. What he's turned into. I never liked him.
Well, YouTube, you have the link if you want to join. We're going to go offline. Here, I'll post. Well, I don't have to post the link again. It's right there. Goodbye, everybody.